Who has the most boring occupation that gets picked first?
You.
Whatever, sweetie. Polly's because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for— Yeah! Polly, my girl!
This shit magic.
Take that as a lesson, people. Toilet! Oh god, is there one blanket? There's gonna be one blanket. It's gonna be a blanket story. Yeah! Achievement unlocked! Whatever. I rock! Whatever.
I must admit, we've done a true fanfic à toi. And punches you affectionately in the shoulder. Hey. Hey, asshole, go to hell.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why would you listen to me?
I don't know, because I do sometimes.
Fuck you, hosers! Dragon heat! Okay, did we break the game? Oh, I don't care! I got dragon heat! Yeah! Oh yeah, okay. I'm happy. I'm happy! I'm terrible at dating!
And I'm already drunk.
Surprise, motherfuckers! From that.
Okay, everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Lawyer.
Fireman.
Okay.
Player orders decided based on how boring a VR simulator based on the select occupation would be. Here, lawyer. VR lawyer.
Okay, so then who has the most boring occupation that gets picked first?
You.
Okay. Whatever, sweetie.
I picked a fireman.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this.
So you find Polly and Liam not eating as usual, you know, because they're undead. The food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram.
What? I don't even eat the food.
See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much more better than these subpar culinary abortions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off?
What? No.
Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
At no point did I agree to...
I've got a huge advantage though because I've cooked so many drugs.
Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge.
You need to do British voice.
Oh.
I think they're both equally marvelous. Okay, I'm not good.
Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge, whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas?
Whose meal is
Oh.
the cat's pajamas?
Okay.
Liam's because I think the glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Polly's because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for— Yeah! Polly, my girl! Ooh.
What? Unbelievable. That's not even food.
What is even food?
That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat.
Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing.
Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't.
Oh yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh?
Well, because...
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on.
Later you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what we mean.
Oh.
It means you get to pet the cat she's put in the pajamas on. What
That's
did you
what
think
I thought!
Let's do this!
Best table ever! I picked it right.
No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It's a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine teat. The song of...
The ice cream wizard!
He's here, I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like.
Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake.
You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side. So many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about fear of death, a frozen cobra, berserker berry blitz?
The wizard's frozen treat invariably turned me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced.
Try the sugar basted prince lips.
Sugar basted.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Sugar basted prince lips.
Beat him up and take all his ice cream.
Well, you know which one will win his heart. Not that one. Not that one. Come on, sweetie, don't fuck this up. I gave you him. How boorish.
Did someone say bulrush?
No, I said boorish. As in lacking social... Oh, I see. You did not mishear me after all. But we're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard.
Joke's on you, Miranda. I'm never not looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater, and this one licks you.
You brigand! You thief!
I got you some sugar-basted prince lips.
My reservations suddenly seem to have vanished.
Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die. Huh. Who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate the ice cream heist, Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Spinas.
Dirty diaper.
Player order is decided based on how badass a criminal called Mike the Selected Thing Johnson would be.
Mike the Dirty Diaper Johnson?
Yeah. That's a terrible one.
I should win for that. Oh my god.
Did I say Spina?
The Spina Johnson though probably sounds cooler.
I'll just go with random stuff.
Oh god.
I think it's more fun to just pick and then like decide on something.
Yeah. Random. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make... Let's do this.
Super Benito Brothers. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice.
Nice.
You gain plus 10,000 of money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only plus 2 to money. You're doing the thing that gives you the most life, reading Dragon Heat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Aha, a fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic, an unexpected duo. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds. Even if we don't always agree, like with the Starco and Markapoo thing.
You know exactly what that is.
It
Okay.
sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Markiplier, Jacksepticeye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in a passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapu's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me in my 400s to date people from this school if all of you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s.
Take that as a lesson, people. Take that as a lesson. I'm not gonna name names. Twilight!
Anyway, he even made a discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we'd agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat Wiki. Yes to that. Liam here is like super smart and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain your respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderators so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom.
You know I'm gonna fuck this shit up so hardcore.
But how? I'm sure you'll get us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as can be expected from good old Meowgid.
Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Blah! Let's write a powerful fanfic set on the Dragon Heat Wiki where you're depicted as the coolest users who should be respected. Yeah!
Yes, let's fight wielding art as our weapon.
True to yourself. I unlocked an achievement! Achievement unlocked! Okay.
Yeah, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop. So let's see, we should create a very nuanced piece of fiction. What about if the three of us and the 34,927 users of the Dragon Heat Wiki community were co-workers at a bookshop? Delightfully disruptive, Scott. Keep going. Okay. So we're all mean to each other like in real life, except the town's mayor is visiting the bookshop next month, and it turns out that we're breaking the law. Because in this universe, people can't work in bookshops if they're single, and we're all single. Not good. Oh, the weight of the conflict. I can even feel it in my fingertips. Amazing. Don't stop. Then we all fake that we're married together, the 34,930 of us. Smartly unexpected. An astute facade. The tension is overwhelming. Faking a marriage, we all learn more about each other. The mayor comes and he's happy, and everyone is happy until a really bad blizzard comes to town, trapping everyone in the bookshop.
Oh God, is there one blanket?
Monster kind versus nature, the oldest of rivalries.
There's gonna be one blanket. It's gonna be a blanket story.
So Liam, who's like super smart, says, "Hi, I'm Liam the vampire. Hi, I'm Liam the vampire. We should all snuggle together to get warm." Desperate situations call for desperate measures. Yes. And then the blizzard goes away and everyone is happy and has learned to respect each other thanks to snuggling together, and they all say, "We're saved! Hooray to Liam for being smart! Hooray to Scott for being such a good boy! And hooray to Meowgid for proposing the creation of this nice fanfic." A very made-up final touch, Scott. Okay, a masterpiece has been born. Let's post it on the wiki so it is deservedly immortalized. Some hours later, the users of the Dragon Heat Wiki start to comment about how moving your fanfic is, how they've met their inner feelings thanks to it, and how they are now capable of acknowledging your leadership skills.
I'm awesome!
And so they make the three of you moderators. Art truly opens people's minds, Scott. I must admit, we've done a true fanfic à trois. Hooray! Oh, fanfic à trois, oh la la. You truly impress these two, you sexy creative motherfucker. You gain +2 to charm and +1 to creativity. Your stats are like all super high.
I'm making up for the last round. Shut up. Whatever. I rock. Whatever. I don't suck.
That day an epic dodge battle match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. Oh crap. The commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally you win, take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Ooh, look at my charm though. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. Hey.
Jerk.
Hey, asshole, go to hell. Okay. Like literally, my house is in hell and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kind of gotta damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit so we can hang out? Oh, I think I'm already damned. Looking into your eyes feels so good. It must be a sin. I'll run over a bunch of nuns with a lawnmower.
That one.
Been there, done that. Bought that t-shirt. Did it again. Got the t-shirt covered in nun's blood. Had to buy another t-shirt. Is that seriously the most creative way you could come up with to kill nuns? What about a giant magnifying glass? Plague of centipedes. Rice somehow. Come on, use your imagination. I can't believe I even invited a loser like you to my sweet hell house. Dejected, you go out nun hunting anyway. But nun hunting just isn't the same without love to motivate it. You lose -2 to charm and -1.
I forgot he likes love. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Whatever! You listen to me! Why would you listen to me?
I don't know, because I do sometimes.
Oh, is it already time to go?
Yeah.
I have nobody! None of them! I'm gonna pick none of them! Yes! I didn't realize that was an option! Fuck you, hosers!
I guess I'll pick Damien.
Hey, noob. Let's do this!
Alright. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom with you?
What a noob.
What a noob, but I have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll be actually doing on prom night.
Haha!
Setting ants on fire is rad. Now, get out of my sight. Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wild, where you joined a pack of wolves.
Haha!
Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for a wolf prom.
Oh, you didn't get a date for Wolf Prom?
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
It's all... It's a remix. That was unexpected. You asked nobody to prom because as cool as prom might be, it won't ever be half as cool as Dragon Heat.
Yeah, fanfiction to the heart, baby! Yeah!
Goodbye to social anxiety and hello to very elaborate plots to get various dragon hotties to bang.
Yeah!
Dragon Heat!
No, you gotta do it right! Dragon Heat!
And so you spend prom night at home reading Dragon Heat.
That's right.
Who wants to cope with boring real life when you can enjoy an imaginary one?
I'm going to totally Photoshop this picture. Oh, yeah!
And what an imaginary life. Countless epic adventures that always eventually turn into lots of awesome dragon sex.
Hells yeah!
Also, you've heard they're working on some kind of Dragon Heat dating sim.
Oh, yeah! I play that.
Life is wonderful.
Life, you gotta say it right. Life is wonderful! Ah! Got most diplomatic smile.
Okay.
Okay, did we break the game? Oh, I don't care. I got Dragon Heat.
See, those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd week of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in the National Pokemon Tag Tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon team did taxes as if there were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay. So, I don't know. I really like that game.
Yeah.
Let's. What the hell happened? Alright.
Okay, it's not on the game. What are you doing? Oh my god!
What did it do?
So, okay, well, we're gonna just deal with this.
Yeah. I can fix that while we're... I really like the way that game like plays out. Okay, maybe I can't fix it.
Usually, like, with these dating games, I only want to play through it once. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like once, maybe twice. And
Maybe
then,
twice.
But then...
The fact that I'm like, I could unlock more stuff.
And I'm actually kind of having fun doing the voices.
Alright.
It's just dumb. So,
I have a feeling, though, that if we wait too long to play again, I'm going to forget the voices.
yeah.
I'm terrible at remembering
We
voices.
might play again in like a week or something like that, just to like
Get a break from it,
because we gotta
fresh.
like, also record other stuff. But
And it'll make it a little bit more fresh.
yeah, and I do have to say that it is nice that we're able to do like a complete kind of playthrough and
There's
stuff.
dragon. Maybe we should have gotten that dragon book. I should have gotten that dragon book. I should have
Yeah.
gotten the dragon. I probably would have unlocked the dragon.
Yeah.
You picked the most random situation, which the first time I was playing, I was being silly, so I kept getting like all these points, but I chose the wrong person.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. But yeah. Whatever!
Go with the slut.
Oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at dating.
Oh.
No. Oh my god. I don't know how I found you.
Aw. Maybe I found you.
Oh. Jeez.
But
I don't know.
oh my god.
I didn't have a date to prom. Well, I did have a date to prom, and it was my best friend. So, yeah.
I didn't even go to prom. I
was prom queen, and I didn't have a date under the traditional sense.
Oh yeah, it'd be.
You didn't even think of that, did you?
No, I did. I was a good
I
boy.
have a level 4 smarts. Okay, I deduced that. Hi, internet. Hi.
I was in Bible study.
I was a Bible study at the time.
But I wasn't too sure at the beginning. I got this for your birthday, like so long ago. But we were like, oh yeah, like we were just playing other games like so much, and it was nice to play this. This is actually really fun. At first we were like Monster Prom, and it was like it's a dating sim, and I was kind of like, oh my god, fucking god.
I know he bought it. He tried to please me,
Yeah.
which kudos to him for doing that. But
This will probably be a game that we come back to very quickly.
yeah, It is. It is.
And
so it's funny. It's silly. It's raunchy and wrong. I mean, it has all kinds of elements, and it has the level on unpredictability. Because like when you think you're going to predict like an outcome, it always throws you for a loop, and it's like, nope, you're gonna lose points for doing like the obvious choice, and you're like, so you can't make the simple decisions. The simpler the decision you make, that you're thinking, oh yes, I'm going to get this, that's when you lose points. Like right off
I get all the bitches.
You get all of them.
I didn't beat it, but I'm gonna play it again. I haven't beat it, but I'm gonna play it again. And this one, I already see this one as like one of those. And I'm already drunk. For me, it has all the elements to make it a fun game. It has like really good graphics. The music, I enjoyed the music the entire time. It's like super hilarious, like just all the things that are happening in it. And it's a really simple game, like mechanic of like, just like, oh, what are we gonna choose? It's like, this one's hilarious, but would this one be funnier? What's the one that's gonna give us the points and everything like that? But the DLC definitely will get and stuff like that, because
we want to do this.
I was apprehensive.
Kudos to these guys, you know?
Yeah, I was apprehensive of being like, well, we'll see how the game is first. And now I'm at the point where like, no, we're gonna get the DLC once it comes out, and we may even. This is one of those games I can see live streaming and stuff like that, and just being it'll be fucking hilarious.
We'll have to do a live stream of this. It'll be fun.
So.
This game is like so much fun. We were actually only gonna do like 2 episodes of it, but surprise, motherfuckers! We did 4.
That was like an hour long.
New items in the gallery. I want to see it.
6 weeks.
Oh, I got it! Yeah, I'm totally photoshopping this.
Gonna be your new lock screen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I'm happy.
Yeah, it kind of messes with my throat to do that guy's voice. I consider yours a win because you were like, I'm staying home.
Was it the Griffin?
I don't know who that is.
Oh no.
Because I think there's also characters that we still haven't even run into yet.
I think that's a character we haven't run into.
Yeah, I think that guy's like maybe just too hard to get.
Yeah, well, you should have. If you had answered him love, I think you would have gotten him.
Yeah, on that one.
Yeah. I messed you up. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's alright.
My best luck was to be like, let's not let's not ask anybody, because I didn't know that was an option. I was like, you know what? What if that's an option? And I've been thinking about it. God, there's so many things to like unlock.
Yeah.
That we haven't already.
Yeah, there was like a whole bunch of endings that we still haven't even gotten like half of them.
Yeah, now it's frozen. Okay, so yay. So I think it's hilarious that, I mean, the fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously is what I really like about it. Mm-hmm. I like the craziness about it, like how it just goes batshit insane. So this one, it kind of like plays on that idea of like taking crazy ass solutions and rolling with it, and actually rolling with it, and then sometimes it turns up like what you think. So a lot of what I noticed was this game is if you pick a solution that you think would work, it's actually not your safe bet, because playing safe in this game does not help you at all.
Some other games that are like that style that I think would be funny.
Yeah. What was the game that they were going to come up with next?
Yeah, they're doing another game. It's not a sequel to this. It's its own, I think, an alien K-pop band or something like that. Oh,
God, I want to play that one.
Yeah, and so that's like a completely different kind of, like, game or whatever.
It's not a dating simulator.
I don't think it's a dating simulator. I think it's, like, to do with the management of the K-pop band. I was like, I think there might be some...
But technically, that kind of runs into, like, the honey pop kind of realm, too, because that's what happens in honey pop. You're, like, managing girls.
Yeah. So I think it's, like, it's one of those kind of things. So we'll just have to see when that one comes out.
I had too much fun with the dragon heat on this one. That I unlocked and the blanket thing scenario. I totally will not admit to being a fan. Okay, I totally did read a lot of fanfics when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Woo! Blanket scenarios. That's what they're called. Anywho.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Yes.
We'll see what game we get to after this one, because
we still have to
since
come
we're
up with
doing
a
the
single
one-offs,
shot.
yeah.
You know what? Just throw it out to people. Be like, hey, if you have a suggestion, maybe we'll post that up on Twitter and see if people have a
single-shot
suggestion
game.
to do for a one
or
shot.
or if it's only 2 games, like in the series or something like that. So I don't know, what are we taking on this? We're taking a win because you won.
I didn't ask anybody out, and I still won. Yeah. I stayed at home with my fanfic.
I'll put that one in as a win.
Yeah. Did you see my stats? I was trying to get that penguin mask, but that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, so you'll just have to revisit it then on your channel as like playing through a couple times.
I wonder how you make money on this game, because honestly,
I don't know. There's
it's
like
hard
shit that you gotta buy. And,
everything translates from like $1 million to like $2.
Yeah. You got $1 million. Here you go. $3. There's $3.
It's worse than that conversion place you go to here.
Yeah.
The Melimex or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but so we'll definitely have to go check those ones out, the DLC and everything. I'm not sure how much DLC they have, but I do know they had one pack that was like $9, and I'm really eyeballing it right now. But if we do that one, we'll come back and revisit this at some point.
Yeah,
because it technically won't be a sequel; it's still the same game.
Well, like I said, I'll probably play this on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably will.
But we'll figure out what the next games are going to be, and
we're trying to go through the whole series. So eventually we're going to get to the newer games, the newer versions of games. And when we get to the newer versions of games, they're going to be a lot longer.
Yeah.
And they're going to take up a lot of episodes. So it's what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're trying to also get like some of the other games so that like we're not going to be
I think we should do like the retro first and get that out of the way, and then so not do like a complete series entirely. I mean, we're almost there with Kunio-kun.
It's mostly because like I also have to get the systems working too. So.
Though I do want River City Girls.
Yeah.
Okay,
and so we'll do some of the like newer stuff and whatever like that.
We will,
because I really enjoy playing games like this, which are technically not on the system; they're like on the computer. So I think maybe
we should just change Monday to like newer games.
Possibly.
That'll probably make it easier.
Yeah, we'll see.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Like stuff that isn't long, but we'll leave Mondays to like one shots and like games that aren't long.
Yeah.
And that are newer, like this.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and revisit those then, and like some newer games and stuff like that. So, this has been Versus the Game. I'm the Minion.
And I'm Meowgid. Meow meow meow. Bye guys! Bruce! Dragon Heat!